everybody! Welcome to War of the Realms, session 17. Thank you all so much for showing up on another lovely Sunday. We don't have much to go off the top, everyone. We don't like to waste your time here, so we're just gonna jump right into it as we are now in Arc 2. We made it to the Astral Citadel. We are here, finally, after so many side quests and hilarious shenanigans. We are in the magical city, the metropolis, everybody. So, as we start up every session, here on the Dicecream Twitch, grab your favorite drinks, grab your favorite sets of dice, and let us jump in. Oh my God, Chelsea, that cup, damn, that's fucking sweet.
I'm trying to match Torben sometimes. Very.
Again, timestamping. We are timestamping each recording every time this happens.
Very mindful.
And let us dive into another session of War of the Realms. So, last we left off, the party leaving Crystalbrook Village behind as they concluded their business with Mayor Safra, as you all began to tie up some loose ends here and there before you made your way to the glorious magical capital of Valsteba. I think you went back to the cheese shop. Maybe not? No, I think you were going to, and then you were like, no, we'll just take a rest at the mayor's office, where a little reunion of sorts happened between Hermitha and Mayor Safra. Safra kind of wanting to thank you for all that you did when you cleared out all those that creepy ass monster that unfortunately Janice, Rites' assistant, turned into. Janice, R.I.P. Janice. Wanted to thank you for your service and more or less kind of apologize for the past that you two had between you from your upbringing, but seems like old wounds were closed, and we went on to the following morning, where the rest of you gathered up your things and headed out in style as Mayor Safra had a magical flying carriage that was created by the Sky Dwarves themselves to kind of unify the treaty and the relations that the Astral Citadel has between their two factions. The sleek silver horse was connected to a very fairy tale type carriage with wings at the sides that kind of unfurled out, very Venetian style, and you took off and shouting, "We were gonna visit Reed's office!" as you just mid-flight went up towards the capital state. But in the air, it was a feast for the eyes as you saw multiple islands of sorts with striking, very pointed towers and buildings in the air, floating islands that were held together by magical weave, with sky dwarves kind of coming down with various skiffs for trade between the two factions. Saw bridges kind of going out from this large body of water that the city is kind of encapsulated from, and the various bridges, very Venice Italian style landscape that went to various enchanted forests nearby. But as the carriage kind of circled around, Safra dropped you off sort of in the vicinity of the King Yellow's headquarters, their kingdom. And as some words between you kind of were exchanged, our buddy Luin asked Mayor Safra if they could arrange a visit of sorts to the kingdom's library to try to do a little bit of research to see if Luin could kind of discover more about his origins, where he came from, what exactly has been this transformation of sorts that they've been going through, and where this hidden dark power may lie. but also to another main point, to organize a meeting with the King and Yellow themselves, so that you can discuss all of the stuff that you've been going through and try to see if you can get the aid of the Citadel on your side with everything that's gone on with the goblins from this far realm influence, all of that. So a meeting with the Astral Citadel Council could be arranged for you. But as Saphira kind of left you to do that, gave you a few locations to maybe look for while you're in this magical metropolis, should you so desire. But I think one of the first points of order, apart from maybe getting tattoos, maybe shopping for new clothes, maybe finding new items, maybe going to a burlesque show, was to follow up on the furniture store of the receipt that you found back in Crystal Brook Village, the Enchanted Elegance. Another thread that you've been pulling on that has yet to be finished. So, we begin today's session with you all walking away from the landing pad of where the flying carriage landed, walking into the Astral Citadel's main square. So as the five of you start to trot down the illustrious streets with various, it's still daytime, so there are street lamps kind of nearby, and there is this sort of glittering aura of magical lights and things in the air, but the illumination of them aren't as poignant and visual as they would be at night. But you can kind of see them kind of fluttering in the air a little bit, and there's just mass amounts of people, New York City style, just walking all around you. You see tons of shops in every direction, streets, side streets going off in every which way. What would you all like to do?
Well, I think it was this way.
Do you know where we're going to the furniture store? Can we get a map?
And I want to look for the closest directory, like I'm at a mall.
Yeah, so
You are
make me a perception check.
On it. All right.
I'm gonna help her.
Thank you. My dice isn't as big as Torben's, but you know, it's bigger than most.
It's not about the size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
have to say, you know.
You set the layup, you know.
13.
13.
It's not about the size now, because I want to know.
So as you get down from the royal sort of landing pad for travel, you're kind of going down a bit of a slope that's going into a fairly big square with just lots of various roads and side roads kind of jutting out from it. And there is a little bit of a directory. Some tourists kind of coming by, human tourists looking at it, walking around. Again, you're seeing just an array of different types of people here, all walks of life. And you do see this fairly big board in the middle of it. A couple of street vendors coming by with carts, selling various foods and little trinkets and things like that. And yeah, you see the city of the Astral Citadel on this sort of top-down view, and you see various large land masses that are all connected by bridges, separated in various districts, and there are sort of entertainment district, shopping district, that kind of thing. And although there isn't like each shop has like a numbered index or anything, there is a sort of textiles district sort of off to the south of where you are. So it should just take like a few moments to get down there and look around, but that's probably the part you're going to be going to for the furniture store.
I think it's this way.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan to me. Better than we had 2 minutes ago.
Let's try to not get lost.
I can fly up in the sky and like be your eyes in the sky as always. You know, keep.
I look around. Does it look like there's a no-fly zone? Like people have issues, like if creatures flying. I want to
Are
stop.
there airships up there?
Are there
Yes.
any other creatures
Uh-oh.
up there?
Yeah, so looking
Yeah.
up, it's a lot of airships. So as you're looking up, again, this sort of Gothic Venetian architecture style that we talked about, lots of like pointed towers, lots of like, how to describe, not like razor sharp towers, but like very
Like
pointed ends with like
spires?
yes, that's the word I was looking for. A lot of spires, a lot of spikes in the air. So there's not a lot of flying creatures going around. There are a lot of skiffs and flying ships kind of going into various docks. The main sort of island that you're on has a main hub, and as you look up, there are various little floating islands above where ports are going in, and guards, the spell of the Astral Citadel, are meeting with dwarven traders and things of that nature. And then there are people coming in too with their own kind of sky ships. The dwarven made ones are very obvious from like spelljammer ships per se, but there are a couple of those that are coming into port as well. So lots of different things going on all around. You do see a couple of like smaller little like lifeboat sort of floating skiffs kind of coming around, a couple of spellblade guards patrolling the area. You're not really seeing a lot of other Aarakocra. You're not really seeing a lot of other people flying around necessarily. You do see a little bit of sky traffic though, with these little like sky scooters sort of thing. So like people have like their own little lifeboats, their own little scooters, and there's a bit of like direction of traffic going on for faster travel.
It's a croissant.
For those who are kind of, yeah, it does have a bit of a Coruscant vibe to it. But like the apparatuses that they're using to travel seem a bit more engineered and organized than just like people like flying with wings and things like that.
Can I, if there's like one of those little skiffs with soldiers, can I just wave to them? Excuse me, do I need a permit to be up there?
Kind of comes down from like sort of directing traffic a little bit and just sort of makes its way curving down. And two spellblade guards adorned in this sort of golden yellow coloration, kind of similar to the blue adornments that you saw at Crystal Brook, but this sort of assigning them to a more royal faction. So, excuse me, what would you like? You'd like to permit to fly?
I'm just wondering if I need one.
Yes, we do require any other creatures that do have self-flying capabilities to register themselves with the local guard so that we may keep track of your whereabouts within the city limits.
Is there different levels? Like, I just want to fly for like a couple days. We're only here visiting, you know? I don't need permanent rights.
So a couple of days flying permit then? 2 days tops?
Yes.
All
How
right
much
then.
does it cost? How much does it cost? I don't have a lot of money.
Do we get discounts for it?
What's
Yes.
that? What are you showing me?
It's a copper. Is this
Oh.
enough?
No, it is not.
Do we still have those badges?
Flash your badge! Flash your
Right,
badge!
at least a discount.
I forgot. We are envoys from
Ambassadors!
village.
Ambassadors!
Thank you.
Diplomats,
Thank you. I forgot the word.
Even.
There's so many words to remember. We were sent here on behalf of Crystal Brook Village. We were told we would have safe passage, and I'm wondering if this comes with a permit. Perhaps.
Oh, from the neighboring villages then. All right. Yeah, there's definitely a government seal there. You're not just a pedestrian. Good to know. We do have to keep track of those who come in and out. Those who work within the government confines. You obviously part of the system. Way to go. What was your position?
Ambassador.
Ambassador. So you go around telling people all the great things from the town
I
of...
step in.
Go for it. Otherwise, Clara's just gonna keep going.
What Clara's trying to communicate, this is our, as you understand, as ambassadors must do, we have to cover all variety of clientele in every city. So, hello, hi, I'm Hamika. immediately fine. Yes, we are ambassadors from the Pride Town. And I look at y'all, I'm like, don't look at me too hard. I'm sweating. Oh my God. I go, yes, we are ambassadors here, and we are investigating confidential information. I can't even reveal the town that I can't reveal the officials that are involved. It's just so VIP. But yes, we are on an official investigation as required of our ambassadorship.
So we're just going to need the required permit for flying while we're here, and any access to local
Yes.
directories and resources.
Exactly. Any freedom of movement that we can achieve on this level as to not impede our investigation. It does involve the highest level of authority here in town, or in this magnificent citadel. How well does that
Fantastic.
go?
I'll say make me a charisma check at advantage
Awesome.
for brandishing the logo.
Logan's sitting
Alright.
with Raleigh like, they're good.
Oh my God. Charisma.
Yep.
Let's do it, girl. Let's do it. We're at 21.
Ooh. So you were looking for a bit of an edge to local resources.
Can I add in an expedited entry to the library if possible? A lot of our research is demanded there.
Oh, the library. The one inside of the keep.
Yes.
Right. Did you all just come yourselves, or did you have someone escort you here?
We did have an emissary. We do answer. And I look back and forth, and I'm back. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't reveal their names to you unless you bring in your manager.
Right. Well, you'd have to get an appointment to be able to go into the more sacred places of the library. It might take a day or two, but I'm
like,
sure
I don't want to pull out the book on the man. I don't even know the book myself, but I do kind of want to press him and be like, I mean, if we don't have to, if our badge allows and all we got to do is register, can we just kind of skip all that? That's what I want to kind of press on him. So I want to say, well, if we do match the appropriate qualifications and we're able to access this library upon proper registration as of Section 501-3cc, wouldn't we just bypass all of that anyway? I want to pray that I read up enough. I want to pray that I can bluff / trick / whatever this person.
Right. Well, we deal with much more of the interior, suburban lifestyle of day-to-day guardship. We could definitely inquire for you, expediting it. If you wanted to come with us, we could see, unless you had someone do that already on your behalf.
Yes,
Technically, we do, yes. Mm-hmm.
We don't need to have our investigation slowed down by extra steps. We've already sent someone. But if we could just get that permit clearance for our flying friend here, so we don't have to slow our investigation even further. That would
And slow your work process.
Yes.
Right. No problem. And just one of you will be flying while you're here, your stay?
Let's get 2 of those.
2? All right. We'll, since you're part of the family, we'll waive the fee. But this is customary for anyone that's going to be flying the skies around here on Astra Citadel. He just goes into kind of a pouch on the side of his belt and pulls out this pin, and it has kind of a great sword on one side and sort of a mage's staff with a round ball on the end of it that's kind of curved on the other side. And just may I? And just ask if he can pin it on you. All right. and just takes his thumb and kind of the sort of light comes from his thumb tip as he kind of imbues the pin with some sort of enchantment. And he just takes the second one and all right, who'd the second one be for?
That'd be me.
You can fly?
It's better if you don't ask.
Well, I've seen stranger things living in this city, my friend. And he goes on to your sort of your leather armor here and just snaps it on. This little white light goes off. All right, well, that'll keep you tracked for the duration of the stay that you're here. So wherever in the skies you are, we'll be able to keep an eye on you. And wherever you are in the city, we'll be able to find out if you need any service or any help. Just in case there's anything that goes wrong up in the air traffic, we'll know exactly where you are and we'll be able to help you.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Yeah, is that just in the air or is that just like a homing beacon of where we are?
That's what I was thinking.
Sure, make an insight check.
I'm more looking as
I'm
opposed to is it
I'm gonna help there.
I'm more looking like is it actually to help or is it more to track? So are you rolling as well, Torben?
I'm helping you.
Always helping.
I'm here to help.
13.
13. So
On my first one, hang on, sorry, I forgot advantage because he's helping. 16. 12 plus 4. Sorry.
all
sorry.
right. So with a 16, not a 13, there is a vibe about these guys.
Vibe check.
They're surface level. We're here to help. We're here to do our job and to make sure you have the best stay possible. There is an air underneath that of like anyone that has special capabilities we want to keep an eye on. And this is, I'm sure, a part. There does seem like he's not like outright saying a lie. He's not saying that, oh, we want to make sure that, sky traffic is maintained. That's definitely part of it. But anyone that has in a city full of just insane magical potential, people selling rare oddities, lots of mages and powerful practitioners pilgrimage to this capital to enhance their abilities or to find teachings. Just anyone that has the ability to fly, especially with all the traffic around, they just want to be able to sort it out. But also, if you're able to have the power to fly, you have the power to do some other crazy shit too. They just want to know where you are.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Fair
my
enough.
friend.
Thank you. Can you direct us to the furniture district as well? We're looking for a specific shop.
Oh, which shop could we help you with?
The Enchanted Elegance. We have some friends that work there. We just always stop in and say hi.
Enchanted Elegance. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. This is a very popular shop. It opened up just not that while ago. Just go down north, right, and the left, cross the bridge. Can't really miss it. Lots of furniture shops down there, textiles, clothing, jewelry, that kind of thing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
Thank you. We appreciate your service.
You're very welcome. Anything we can do to help, just let us know. My name's Deidre.
Wonderful. I write this down.
No problem.
Thank you, Deidre.
No problem.
I am Hamitha, as stated earlier. This is Clara, Rala, Lewin, Torben. If you see us around, we are just doing our duty. We really appreciate you assisting us.
No problem. Any friends or contributors to the Astral Citadel's reign in these parts are definitely friends of ours. Enjoy your visit, and hopefully we run into each other very, very soon.
Thank you.
Till next time. And just kind of turns around, gets back on a skiff, and just has this air of just like a friendly police officer almost, that just like, once you kind of flash that badge, you're like, oh, you're
doing
one
his
of
job.
us. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. And just, takes his job very seriously, gets in the skiff.
I look at y'all when they leave, and I'm like, so it was correct to leave out Crystal Brook and Maya Safra's name, right? Because I don't know how deep the rot runs, and if it's smart to
Yes,
just
that
stop.
was a good idea.
Well, thank you. I just need feel grounded in my decision. I appreciate you validating me. All right. They said north,
Yeah.
right, left, and across the bridge.
Correct.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, on it.
So yeah, as you start heading that way, again, various shops passing of all types. You see cafes, you see various taverns, just all kinds of walks of life, and everyone just having generally a good time. Like you pass by the casino, passed by someone getting a tattoo off on the front stoop. Bit of a discount going on with someone having like a magical wand that's kind of like doing the inking as this person's kind of enchanting it with their hands and waving it all about. And you see scroll shops, various potion shops, forages, curios, everything. Like, again, this is just arcane New York City. There's people juggling in the streets, there's people singing songs. Everything you could look for in a bustling metropolis is at your fingertips. Everyone being fairly friendly. You're not seeing like, someone getting tossed down the tavern on the streets. Spellblade guards and those yellow uniforms are around a lot. And there's a lot of patrolling going on, just making sure everyone kind of keeps the peace. So not a lot of incentive to do anything too insane in these parts. But eventually you do kind of go across that bridge with the water kind of flowing around you, and you kind of look up and you can kind of even make out a little bit of a glow dome kind of encircling this sort of enclosure that this city kind of has. Every so often you kind of look up, there's a bit of lattice work that kind of shines as like a bird from the outside kind of boom, like hits the outside and kind of rah, 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 and goes off to the right. Yes.
Is there any sound of violin music as we were passing through that?
Make me a perception check.
21.
21. Yeah, you did see a busker nearby. A tiefling, kind of thin, sort of multi-patchwork outfit, almost jester-like, with a violin kind of playing a tune kind of similar to the one that you're hearing right now. Just very elegant and chill and calming. Their violin case opened up, people just throwing in like copper and silver and things into it.
Okay, I just make note of it. Please continue.
Yeah. But maybe like after 45 minutes or so of walking, kind of cross over the bridge, and all of the shops in this cobblestone area has a very like old school vibe to it. You just see lots of wooden signs, wooden doors fronts, stained glass windows, metal lattice work of arranging around the windows and things like that. A lot of artisans in this area. Going down, you're kind of looking for the specific one that says elegant, the Enchanted Elegance. Kind of getting like halfway into this shop where there's just like shoemakers and instrument makers and things like that. Eventually, do you see the sign of Enchanted Elegance carved into a light wooded sign, pristine, a little bit of knots and maple finish on the top of it. Fairly open window with no metal or anything on the top of it, no bars. Peer inside, you can see various furniture in the window, a front desk, and someone's back towards the front desk as well, working on something. Would you like to go inside?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
head straight in.
All right.
Let's go.
Ting-ling-ling-ling. Bell kind of rings as you open up the door. Fairly spacious. Lots of different projects kind of all over the place. There's a bookshelf with various volumes on woodworking and how to build your own furniture and things like that. Histories and volumes of kings and queens of the Volsteba's histories that have had famous furniture around in other areas and other far-off lands. And there's a gentleman back towards you at this front desk. Bit more bigger bones, has a light button-up blue shirt with a red kind of cravat or like scarf kind of tied underneath his collar, with a white smock. Bald, looks like he has like big gray sort of mutton chops off of his sides. And he looks like he's working on something.
Can I have wild shaped into a mouse before we went in? I know I said I went in, but can I?
Sure. If you would like.
Yeah, no specific purpose yet, but I think that before going in, you guys would see Clara transform in the event. Be like, if we meet, there's any locked doors, I can go! And she transforms into a mouse, and the symbol... Oh, yeah?
Just hide right in over the cloak. It'll be right here.
Well, I was more going to say, like, I can just make my tail rainbow. I can add little features, and then when I'm running around, you could know that it's me as a mouse, and then you could be like,
But
oh,
they'll know it's you. Because you're standing out. Just be a mouse.
Okay.
We'll know
She'll
it's you.
transform into a mouse, and then, yeah,
Just
you...
be a mouse.
Just look at us and do this if it's you.
Okay, I can do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to look at your Roll20 maps, you should see a shop appear.
Ooh! She cute.
I'm still in the other place. Where we fought Janice.
You fought Janice. You might be. Are you in the 2.0 one?
Let's
There's a
check.
2.0, yes.
Oh.
I go straight to the purple scroll. 'Cause I can't help myself.
Where would that be? Is it in the
Back
Discord?
out.
It should be. Yeah. If you back out to the front part of
Of the
Roll20, it should be there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I naturally clicked it. Like, ooh.
Just got there. Nailed it.
Realms, launch game.
Almost kind of 3D-ish. I like this.
That one. There we go.
Nailed it. Okay. So Hermitha, going over to the scroll over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does it look like? What are the words on it? If I were to slightly push the scroll over.
So if you look over at the, sorry, you're looking at the scroll or what's underneath it?
I want to read that purple scroll.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
I want
read
to
the purple
roll
scroll.
it back. Yes.
So, yeah, looking at the scroll and kind of rolling it back, it seems to be a diagram of sorts to make furniture that they sell. So if you wanted to make your own specific like chair or bed
Move.
or anything for a homestead, they have that there. They also have sort of different diagrams for making more comfortable saddles and things like that, that they kind of collaborate with a different artisan to help with. But if you want to make like a better saddle or a better seating arrangement for like a carriage or thing like that, they have those available.
A shiver goes down my spine, and I turn back to the group abruptly. I walk over and I say, "Who has the receipt?"
Ah.
I give it to Torben.
Okay.
Tobin, do you have the receipt?
Yes, I've got
Thank
it.
you, Rala. Thank you. Oh my god.
And I'll
Oh, I cannot tell you.
approach our portly fellow.
I've lost the receipt so many times. I'll walk behind Torben.
Say hello, my friend. How are you
Hello.
today? No, I was talking to our friend.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I forgot you have so many friends.
Everyone's my friend until they're not.
So you are walking up to this front desk with this sort of short, stocky, bulky person. Their back towards you. And you go up to them and say, hello, my friend. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is what you see.
I thought we were about to get like a zoom in of their face. Oh, and they were not friends.
Quite the smile you have, my friend.
Hello
here.
there.
We're here to inquire about some pieces of furniture that somehow disappeared.
Disappeared? What
Yes.
furniture disappeared?
And I'll pull out the receipt and hand it. The record of these items are on this receipt.
Huh. The cupboard went missing?
Yeah.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
Like a very flabbergasted face
Interesting.
behind Torben. I'm just like, like
We're not sure where it went, but this is where it was from, so we thought you might have some answers.
Okay. Where did you find it?
We didn't find it. It disappeared.
Where did you find the receipt?
Underneath where the cupboard was.
In which town?
This guy scares me.
It should be on the receipt.
I'm getting more upset, like visibly behind Torben.
Oh, delivery to Crystal Brook Village.
Oh, good. You can read it. That's great.
Yes, we sold something for delivery to Crystal Brook Village.
Was it enchanted by any means? Did it have any special magical enchantments with it?
Well, some of our furniture we imbue to get the best quality, but they don't move around or anything.
Interesting. Is it here?
The cupboard that went missing?
Yeah, like was it returned?
No.
I rolled to check for an affliction. I need to know what's
Yeah,
wrong.
Lewin's
with
like
him.
looking for like a gears on the side of this guy's face. And,
Exactly.
like,
Are they
a
real?
whirring of
All right.
cogs.
You
How
so
NPC
this
can
so
you be?
be specific. So A, are you
No, I
looking
wanna
for
know.
Here's
I'm doing
what I
customer
will
service.
do. Here's what I will do. I'll reach forward and offer my hand for a handshake. Thank you so much for this information, my friend. And I'll hold my hand out.
You're welcome.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, when I grab his hand, is it a normal hand?
Yeah, you grab his hand. Feels firm.
Just firm, fleshy, humanoid.
No, I do my little like Karen eyes, and I'm just like,
That's a firm handshake you got there for quite some time.
That's what you get for swinging hammers.
can I
Yeah.
see if anything's off with him?
I don't like this.
Yeah, so you can roll. So if you're just looking for a vibe check, insight. If you're
Yeah.
what Lewin was suggesting, like if there was like, is there gears on the side of his face or anything, that would be more investigation. So it's just up to you. Like the more descriptive
Doing an
you are.
insight. I'm gonna see if this person like, are they there? Are they here? Like, are their pupils dilated?
Are they being
or
controlled
what?
or under a
Yeah.
spell or
Okay.
under just
Just
like,
little
And
signs.
Anastasia, you had your hand up.
I mean, I was just twirling my hair, but I will take the opportunity
Oh.
that as that's happening, can I just do a general investigation to see any evidence of moving furniture, any hidden doors, latches, any of that?
Okay.
That's a 25 on insight.
25 on insight. Rollo, is there anything that you wanted to do in this instance as well?
I'm side-eyeing him I'm leaning on the wall side-eyeing.
I'm with Rala.
I'm watching everyone else kind
yeah.
of inspect him, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sniff him if you guys don't figure something else out. Like, we're sort of smelling it out.
You just see me behind Torben just getting visibly upset. Like, what kind of customer service is this?
Okay, so we got a 24 insight from Hermitha.
A 25.
25, my mistake.
Sorry.
And Lewin, were you doing any checks?
I'll let the rest of the party investigate as I'm with.
And Torben
Rawl,
still
I think,
shaking
I'm
hand,
just
not letting it go, just letting this go on for way too long.
As long as if he lets go, I'll let go. But I'm just.
Yeah, he does. It's like after probably like the 85-second mark, he's like, oh, okay, well, good. So 25 insight. Yes, something is weird about this, definitely. What it is, hard to see. Mind control, someone just being very socially awkward, somebody who had a really bad day and is just trying to feign being smiley through it all. Or is there something deeper going on? It's hard to find out those details from just looking, but you definitely get a sense of like something's off. This is weird. This is not normal.
Are you all right, my friend?
Yes, I'm fine. Why would you ask? Would you like to buy some furniture?
Last break? When was your last break, friend?
My last break? Maybe a couple hours ago.
I just want to ask, did we get his name?
You didn't ask.
What's your name?
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
No, it's fine.
Before I get to that,
Thank you.
Anna, you wanted to investigate the room, looking for
Yes.
trapdoors, furniture, anything like that, moving furniture or something like that.
Not necessarily trapdoors, but just any other doors leading to other spaces or evidence of moving furniture.
Gotcha.
So it's a 13 on perception.
13. So being a mouse in the house in little Torby's cloak. Looking around, there's some furniture on display in here. Some of it looks like it's been there for a while. Like with your little mousy peepers, without being able to get too close, you just kind of look around, and even the chair that's behind his desk, you can see a bit of dust piled up on it. You don't really see any furniture moving, or you don't see any, at least, evidence of like furniture that was there, and there's like a big, like dust around like a darkened square patch that's now like scraped over to the side. But looking around, you do notice that a few of the furniture that's on display here, there's like a bit of dust on top of it, signifying that it's probably not moved in a bit.
Here we go. I have an idea. My friend, how long have you worked here? How long you've been building furniture?
I've been building furniture here for 10 years.
Can you explain to me a dovetail joint on a box? I
A
never
dovetail joint? On a box?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you get the hammer, and then you go, and as soon as he's about to say this, the door opens up. Ding, ling, ling, ling. And you see a older man and a little boy come through. And the little boy is going, "Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for my new bed, Papa. Oh, I'm so happy. The commission's finally come in. It's just going to be exactly how I want it." Yes, I know. You're very excited. Just calm down. I think we had it look like a horse on either side, just like how you like on the farm days. Yeah. I can't wait. And they just like slowly making their way over to the front of the desk.
Aretha in her head is like, this poor child must have been sleeping on straw with how excited they are for a bed. Poor thing.
But Torben, as you ask about the dovetail inner workings, make me an insight.
Oh, great. That's a 3.
Can my 25 carry over? Please.
As Kevin, I have no fucking clue how the dovetail thing works.
I know. What I'm trying to think is this guy, is the real owner tied up in the back? Is this guy just like acting?
Yeah. So I will say, I wish I had that much great knowledge about woodworking, but I will say, for the dovetail technique, he does start to say it back to you.
Okay.
In that same weird manner that he's been talking to you. Like it takes a minute where he's like, huh.
Hamitha is like listening. And if I say you should let him struggle, if that's a part, but if he knows it, then he knows it.
Yeah.
Because if he knows it, then Hermitha definitely comes in and is like, well, obviously it's the joining two boards at right angles where the intersection occurs. And you go and
just pulls it up.
Yeah. And Kevin, I'm trying to put you on game. You better start immediately Google searching this stuff so you know.
Well, yeah, the point was is this
he
guy
faking?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hermitha also knows this just by knowledge and is testing as well.
Trivia.
Period.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Now I'm looking up dovetail wood joints.
Googling it.
No way.
You slide the tail into the socket, obviously.
Bink. Just like that.
Just like
Perfect.
that.
So he knows what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Starts
totally.
to talk to you and says, you know, how long you been working here? He's like, I've been here for 10 years. And he's like, well, how's a dovetail work? Like, well, you simply take that, and just goes on to explain a bit of the process behind it, but still with that very eerie smile towards you. And this kid and his father kind of come through mid-conversation, and they begin to walk up behind you.
Are we like holding the line up? Like what's the implication?
A little bit right now.
I'm
The
gonna
kid and the dad
let-
just kind of talking to each other,
I'll let
like
them
offhand.
approach, but I'm like in a protective position, just in case they don't recognize who's behind the door.
Okay. So as
Sorry
you kind
to
of
bother you. Wait. Did we get his name? Because he said
No,
his name.
not
He was
yet.
like, he said we didn't ask, and I was like, oh, we should get his name. What was your name?
Woodrow.
Well, thank you, Woodrow.
Brand. Yeah.
We'll be back for more questions.
I'll be here.
I'll back up and
Evidence
pretend to look
of
at stuff.
another
Yeah.
room.
There is a door right over here,
As Torben's
and there is
kind
another
of-
door outside here.
As Torben's kind of scooting over, Claire's gonna surreptitiously come out of his pocket
Yeah.
and try to kind of go into the door, not to the outside, but the one kind of to the left of the desk.
Okay.
You can probably move your token.
Gonna work. I'm trying to find a little mouse token. I have it, but I don't.
I can just
think it's
move my
gonna
own, and
work.
we can just say that it's a mouse.
Yeah.
I think that's
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh, you're beautiful,
That's you.
Clara.
Little tiny mouse on
No.
top of Torben's
Very
shoulder. Okay, so as Hermitha, as you Torben kind of split to let this father-son duo come up to the front, you're like, oh, what's your name? Like, Woodrow. At the same time, Clara, you want
Such
to
a bird name.
get off of Torben's shoulder and go towards that door. How do you do this? Do you want to drop down to the floor? Do you want to hop over on the desk?
No, onto
and
the
are you
desk.
doing this all stealthily?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
Always stealthy. Just trying to hop, kind of peel out of his pocket as quickly as possible and like scurry down Torben to the floor and then go towards. I don't want to.
All right, make me a stealth check.
And I will help.
Launch.
Yeah, well, I guess you
just-
can help by like keeping his attention.
It
Yeah,
and
absolutely
talking
makes
to you.
sense. Yes.
Yep.
Stealth of my mouse is worse than stealth of Clara. If he's helping. 12?
I wonder if like sized creatures also get like an additional like stealth.
Ultra proficiency.
Gotta be, right? Like
Okay.
Expertise.
So, here's what happens.
I'm scared.
Torben's
Father
hand
and the
is-
son kind of come up to the front desk. They're like, hello, Woodrow. Hey there. How you both doing, Ner? Aslan? Hey, how you going? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. We're both here to pick up the bed. The bed that we commissioned from you not too long ago. Oh yeah. Yes. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, I've got that in the back here for you. You're ready to just take it off? Like, yeah, we got a couple horses with a hatchback wagon out front to take it back to our house. Okay, brilliant. I can go. And as soon as he's wrapping this up, Clara, you kind of jump down from Torben's shoulder and just like clip your leg a little bit as you on one of Torben's like links in his armor. You just fall on the ground. Dad, there's a mouse. Woodrow just looks over and goes, huh? There's a mouse? Where is it? And just looks down. He's like, kind of on your back, and you scurry up. He's like, don't worry, I'll get it for you. And he reaches back.
No,
and
that's my friend. I'll
has
just
the thing
take
up
it.
and just
I'll
like
grab her.
starts to run over.
I'll reach down and grab Clara, and that's just my little friend. Keeps my armor clean.
Oh, you have a pet mouse.
Yes,
I see.
Clarence.
We just Clarence? Okay. I don't know if you've noticed, but this is a place of wood and a shop of wood. Mice are not really allowed here in the wood shop. So I'd kindly ask that you and your mouse Clarence just wait outside while your friends are done doing business.
well, that would be if it were a normal mouse. This mouse is averse to wood. It's very bad for their diets. If you've never heard of the
it's from Asgard.
yes,
We don't
the
have
Asgardian
very-
mouse.
Clara's doing whatever a mouse would do that hates woods. Like she's like, or something.
Stand on your hind legs, Clara. Stand on
Even
your
the
hind
wood
legs.
floor has damaged her fur. Look, oh, you poor thing,
I'll
Clarence.
pick up like a pencil
It's-
off the desk and be like, see?
His name
Absolutely
is
hates
Clarence, but it is a
it.
her. so-
Absolutely hates it. So you're
She's
fine.
very allergic.
Okay.
Nope.
So
Can I ask?
someone's
just
got to
real
make a
quick, DM?
persuasion check of some
Well,
kind here.
I will-
She's
can we
wood
bonus
toast
it?
intolerant. Wood toast intolerant.
Wood toast intolerant.
Does wood have toes?
Could we help? Could I help? Since I helped, kind of.
Both making the case, sure thing.
Oh my god, 24. 18 on the
Just
die.
walk back into the wood shop as a bird.
I got 16.
The fact that she's not even going to be a person who walk in as a bird instead. Like, no, look.
I'm a bird.
Okay,
Right ahead.
Love wood.
so you doing all this, Clara in your animated mouse form, like just having this way about your body. We're like, I hate wood, don't want it. Put up the pencil up too, be like, okay, I'm keeping my eye on
Oh
you.
my gosh. Me
I
or
hate 'em.
Woodrow got issues. Bro.
Yeah.
And
Wood
just it's
understands
like
social ineptitude.
fully
but-
just clocking the mouse now and just has their eyes
Oh.
on you, making sure
Clara
that you don't
hides
make any
in
other sudden
Torben's
moves.
pocket.
I am very sorry about that, mousy friend. Can I help? As an apology, can I carry your bed to your carriage?
Oh, sure, yes. Actually, we could use all the help that we could get. That would be fantastic.
Where
Here,
is it?
It's just in the back here. Here, I'll go get it for you. 1 second.
Oh, it's. I'll just follow you back there.
No, friend.
Okay.
It's quite all right. I do this all the time.
I'll
And
just
he
like,
just like slinks off to the left.
I'll lean over and look to see if he just like picks this up really easy. Like if it's unnaturally strong for whatever reason.
Yeah. So he goes into the storage room of sorts. You kind of like lean over the front desk as the door just opened. And yeah, there's a few pieces of furniture that are stored back there. And he has this sort of bed sort of that's been custom made for the kid.
Do I clock the hutch or things missing from the place?
So no, actually give me an investigation check.
He's just also Asgardian.
I know. I'm gonna burn as a birdie die. That's a 14.
14. So looking in there, you don't see the cupboard that was missing. It doesn't seem to be there. But you do see other various pieces of furniture in all various shapes and sizes for whatever you could think of. Hutches, tables, chairs, little chest boxes, other various cupboards for kitchen use or to store clothes away. But a lot of it is dusty. Looks like it hasn't been touched in a long time. But as you see Woodrow go over to the bed, he's not like putting it up on one hand and walking over like a dinner plate. He's like picking it up and just scraping across the wood.
To damage the furniture. Here, let me help you. I can come back and carry that for you.
No! If you would respect my privacy, that would be very appreciated.
I insist. You're dragging it across the cobblestone floor. That'll damage the legs.
I have wax on the ends of the legs, so it is okay. That is the screeching that you are hearing.
It doesn't matter. It's like sandpaper. You would know this. Suspicious. Insight check.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
I want to fight Woodrow so bad.
I want to punch him square in the noggin, like.
No reason.
All right, here, let me help you. And Torben will walk back.
Oh no!
Thank you for getting it this far. I can help. I can get it the rest of the way.
Oh no.
My friend, I provide a service, and I need to complete that service with every transaction. I can see that you don't respect people's authority or personal space. So we'll both do this right now, but I would respect if you don't come back into my shop again. Okay?
Oh.
I'm just trying to help.
I understand, but I said
Quite
no,
rude.
and you did it anyway.
You're being rude.
I'm being rude. That's confusing.
Right? It is confusing. I offered you help. I'm trying to lift you and help your customers and prevent you're damaging your product.
Okay, let's get this bed over to you. The forced help is accepted. Okay. And you, if you still want to.
Yep.
Can I just like read passive aggression? Like, can I do that? Like, I just want to know where this is coming.
This is suspicious.
Yeah.
There's dust everywhere. He hasn't sold anything except custom order.
I don't.
What?
You definitely get just like, and if you want to do, like, you had that 25, so you definitely see this is weird. The way he's acting, the way he's being is odd. It borderlines someone with maybe not great social skills, but to the point of like, what the fuck's going on here? It's a bit of a cause for concern. The way he's doing his emotions are odd, like they don't make sense.
Is there any green energy?
No green energy. But
Shoot, man. Hold on.
he just like he politely did say, "I'm fine. I don't want the help." Goes, no. I'll come back there. And he's like, "Please stop." And he's like, "No. I got it." And he's like, "I don't appreciate this." But he's not being like angry or aggressive. His tone and his mannerisms all have like one volume.
I observe the family. Do they look concerned?
They're just like, why is everyone getting weird and like force, like, if you were in a shop and someone's like, oh, I got it, and someone's like, no, I insist, like, no, I'm fine, like, no, I'm helping you. Like, it's just, there's this weird tension between the two of you that there's like,
But
I
he's damaging
wisen
his
up.
product.
In this moment,
So it's weird.
I know it is. In this moment, because I see other people kind of getting all extra, I will look at Torben. I'll try to become wiser than my years, even though I do have quite a few years on y'all. And I'll say, Torben, let them do their work. Please.
Did we find all the answers we were looking for here, or did we just get more questions?
If you're asking me directly, a lot more questions.
Cool. I will help carry this out just to.
I will try to
nice.
smooth this over with the shopkeeper and just say, so we do not make any disrespect. We are just not familiar with your policy, and I know that you do not believe that it is being damaged, but it pains us to see you working the shop all alone. If you could forgive us.
make me a persuasion check.
Oh God. Okay.
You can do it. You got it.
Okay. I think it's a 14.
Come on now.
I didn't violate any policy. I'm good.
Suspicious.
I appreciate your kind words, and I know you didn't mean anything by it, but I don't take kindly to people coming into my shop and telling me what to do. It really aggravates me. It makes me really frustrated and upset.
As any logical person would. I totally get it. I totally get it.
So if you're not gonna buy any furniture, and you're gonna force yourself to help me with this bed, please do so, and don't come back.
But Woodrow, could we follow up on the receipt? Because there's still some outstanding concerns, and I know that you are a good businessman, and you would like to follow up on your product.
If your furniture was misplaced or stolen, the Enchanted Elegance is not responsible for lost property.
Do you have anything that tracks your items? Like, do you enchant it with a tracking device, beacon, or anything?
Once they're sold, they belong to the customer.
I see what's happening here. All right, Torben, let's get this job done and
All
go.
right. I carry it out and
And I
help
kind
him
of-
with that card.
Kind of sequester us out of here as well.
Rala will help carry.
All right. So as you kind of carry the bed out, the dad and the toddler just like, he's like, it's okay, son. They're just having a little argument. It's all right. It's all right. It happens all the time. Like, okay, I'm still really excited for my bed though, and it looks so cool. And there's like these two massive sort of mare horses heads that kind of like connect near the middle of the headboard, made in this beautiful arbutus woodwork. At the bottom of each leg, there's this sort of wax coupling on the ends of them. Very fine craftsmanship. But as you're kind of like, Torben's helping Woodrow take it out, and there's this kind of cart outside parked with just like a fine looking horse. You kind of lift it up and put it in there.
I know detect magic.
Is it indeed scratched as well, where presumably it would be scratched from the ground?
So make me an investigation check.
Okay.
Can I look at it while I'm carrying it?
Sure thing. You can make one at advantage, Torben.
Here.
I can
Go
detect magic.
outside.
Nat 20.
Can I?
Well, yeah, use that. I just got a 4, so
I
I'm
also
blind.
look
Like,
to see if the door on the backside, like if that leads to an alley, or if the building continues extending that way, just from looking outside.
Looking outside. So you came in through the front, so you wouldn't be able to see what happened behind
Can
it.
I run out of Torben's pocket now that we're outside and
Go around back.
go around back?
Sure, if you want. As they're kind of handling the bed frame and putting it in the person's cart, you could have gone around the back to kind of see what the alleyway is like. And yeah, it's just sort of a side alleyway street, similar to kind of European style.
Is there a way into that back room from the alleyway?
The storage room, no. But that back door is close to the storage room door.
I'm going to take the opportunity. We can resolve Torben's nat 20, but I'm going to take the opportunity to try to get in that door to get into the storage room.
Okay, lots of moving parts. Okay, so as Torben, as you're helping Woodrow put this bed frame in the back of the cart, kind of lifting up by the base, and you kind of lift it up a little bit just to see if there's any scuff marks on the bottom of the legs. There aren't.
That was a great nat 20. Fantastic.
And you
I'm just at a loss. This is...
Clara, as you kind of go around the corner there, you look over, and yeah, it's just this sort of alleyway with lots of other shops have their back doors towards. Nothing out of the ordinary except for like a couple of things of garbage outside there, maybe.
Can I slide under the back door to the shop? Is there like a gap?
It's very small, but yes, you can just kind of slip under there.
I would like to peek in first and make sure that Woodrow hasn't come back.
Yeah, so as you kind of go under, kind of squeeze your way in, they are outside, putting it on the cart as for now. The front desk kind of blocking the floor that you are going into as well from sort of just going and peering. But for you, Torben, with that nat 20, I will say, hearing the squeaking, the scuffing, everything, there should be marks on the end of those things. And there isn't.
That's what I was looking for.
Wait.
So
Are you telling me Woodrow was correct? Oh God. Oh God.
So for you,
She says in her head, Hermitha's like, I'm experiencing second and third hand and first hand embarrassment.
so for you, Clara.
What I want to find out
Okay.
is, it seems like nothing is selling in the store. They're just prop pieces. He makes custom furniture that walks away and disappears along with missing people. Is he kidnapping people? Nice, yeah. So I'm going to ask the father, what drew you to order from this shop?
Oh, well, Woodrow here has been a bit of a community staple for the last 10 years or so. He was working for a different artisan a few years ago in a different shop and then decided to open up his own storefront not that long ago, and it was kind of a celebration, you know, coming up in the world and grabbing his own wares and things like that. Yeah, we live in the same neighborhood.
Does he get a lot of business? There was a lot of like stuff that looked like it hadn't sold in a long time.
I don't know. Woodrow? And as you're kind of like putting in the cart there, just still has that smile on him, and the things in the store are showpieces, and just been so busy with orders that it's been hard to get around to polishing them up for display. Would you like to buy them? Take them off my hands, I'll give you a discount.
Oh my gosh.
I think we're just assholes, guys. Like I don't know what's gonna. I don't know. There's socially inept, and then there's
No.
you know.
There's socially inept, and then there's AI, and then there's
Yeah,
bot,
there's-
chat bot.
we have a Lewin and Raw in the party, and we're not all that socially, you know.
I have
but like,
never been.
Ron's like, I don't
fantastically
even talk,
embarrassed.
and I'm less suspicious.
Yeah.
I'm like 300 years old, so I know what it's like.
Yeah.
Shopkeeper should act like, customer service and woodworking. Like, I've built my daughter's beds, or like, so this is.
Bit.
Okay.
Is there any indication of enchantments on this bed?
That's what I was. Can I detect magic?
That's a good. Let's lead with that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll detect magic.
You have to detect magic.
And you can
Love it.
roll
I
Arcana,
have it.
Torben, if you want to see if there's any enchanting going on.
I'll roll. We'll see what happens.
You want to do it first?
Ooh.
Arcana -2, so that's 17.
Oh, wonderful roll.
That's great.
Negative, sorry, 17?
Yes, 17.
Yeah, so looking at this object, this bed frame, you're looking around, you're trying to find runes, you're trying to find anything that could indicate any magical properties on it, maybe something embedded in the wood itself, a strange stone in the creaks of the wood, maybe. Just kind of glancing at it as everyone's kind of talking, and you don't see anything.
I will just I'll flash
I'm
my
detective.
badge. Oh yeah, she can detect. I'll flash my badge. Be like, I'm very sorry for the peculiar situation of how this unfolded. We're in an important investigation of missing persons. So, and that receipt was from people that had gone missing, and the furniture had disappeared within minutes of us being in a room, outside, and being in the room. So obviously we had to follow up on this lead, and
Sorry for
you're a
everything.
very interesting gentleman, so we just had to suss things out.
Okay, and then Hermitha, you did detect magic?
Yes, I did.
All right. And are you doing this, how do you detect the magic? Are your
As they're
hands waving
walking
around?
out.
As they're walking out? Just
So when they picked the bed up and they were walking out, I know with this you have to be, I think it's verbal and somatic. So I'll just this is a question I've always had. When they say verbal, you basically have to say the spell, correct?
you have to give some sort of verbal incantation for it, like a
verbal
phrase or a.
I'm gonna
or a-
sing it awkwardly. I'm
Okay.
just gonna be like, hello, and then touch it. And I'll just be like, I sing the song of my homeland when I get
Is that
nervous.
like an area of effect?
It's the range is 30 feet. It's an area sphere.
All right. So as that kind of goes off around you, a couple things ping. His Tinker's tools
Okay.
kind of glow with a weird, like yellowy, shimmery glow.
Right.
The bed frame itself doesn't have any yellow glow around it.
Wonderful. But the tools
anything
do.
While she has it up, you should go back inside and just look.
I'll be at the door frame, so if there's
look inside while that's up.
this is while you all are taking it out, so I'll be behind you, so I'll get as much area of the space, the elegance as I can.
Praise be Hestia.
Anything
help
else?
us, man. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, so they put it into the bed frame. You ask your questions. And Torben, you're like, yeah, we were investigating something happened in Crystalbrook Village. This person was gone, and their cabinet was gone too, and it was from your shop, so we're just following up on any leads that we can. And the person's face kind of goes from this smile to a bit of a, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. If I don't know how I could be of service. I mean, they bought it from us, sure, but I wasn't aware that there were any kidnappings going on in Crystalbrook. That's very odd. Maybe someone just decided to kidnap them and ransack them for what they're worth. It's very common with thieves, you know.
Hold on,
It
this
is
is above board.
it is very common with thieves. You're very
I'm
right
gonna
about that.
cast divination right now.
Divination.
I'm casting divination. Where is the spell? I have it, and I'm
oh,
gonna ask
praise be.
you, Kevin, there's something going on.
I'm scared, guys. Like,
I'm casting it. No, it's cast. I'm wasting it. I'm wasting a level 4 spell right now. No,
oh my gosh.
is something up with this?
I get you guys. I get on my knees in the shop.
You went back in the shop?
I'm still in the shop because I have to know. I put my hands to the sky. I look up into the through the door jam up into the clouds. I'm trying to connect it. Hestia, please tell me. Is there something strange going on in this shop? Or are we just harassing a poor shopkeeper when the people just got robbed and we had no idea? Just please.
Okay. Oh,
I cast divination.
You sure
might
do.
just be neurodivergent, like.
No, that's what I'm saying. Every description every description Woodrow is giving me is just, I'm sick and tired of these people coming to my shop telling me what to do. I'm giving them my customer service smile, and I feel bad. And I'm just like, so Hestia, please spare me from this.
Okay, so 2 things. 1, go into the shop and just out of pure frustration and stress, casting divination. Anna, you're doing an insight as well?
No. Sorry, I was telling the group to insight because I'm separate from this, so I can't.
Girl,
really
this is the most insightful I can get.
All right, so divination.
I'll insight.
Instantaneous, your magic, and an offering put you in contact with God's servants. You ask a single question considering a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days.
Yeah. Did they here specifically, did we discover a robbery, or did we discover did this person did Woodrow
Trafficking.
deceive did Woodrow deceive these buyers? Did Woodrow kidnap these buyers? I'm trying to find the right word.
They have like a relic of Hestia that you keep on you to pray to or anything like that? Like how does it
No,
work?
that
Like?
as a wood elf.
Offer me up at this point. I'm like.
Of
You
course
and
I
Rolla
brought
just like join hands with.
We'll do the Dragon Ball Z like king. We'll just,
I know I'm making you rhyme all of a sudden, but yes, I do.
Oh
I
my
have
god, I'm
one-
dying.
I have one wood carved Hestia, yes, I have one wood carved. What's the word that? There's a fancy word that relic.
Idol.
Okay.
Idol of Hestia.
So you
I will be carving another one after
out of
this.
stress and anxiety, you take your wood carving of Hestia and put it in front of you and like, please, for the love of fucking God, Hestia, I'm begging you, please, is this motherfucker fucking with us? Or is he doing something to deceive these people? And as you're kind of like doing that squeaky whispering that only someone who's at the end of the rope could do.
Yeah, you got me, Woodrow. Sorry, in the middle of your shop, but I had to do it.
As this is happening, I will go back over to Clara,
Yup.
who has been going into the doors at this point. So before Hermetha rocks in and starts going, motherfucker, you've gone under the door. You hear them talking outside, muffled voices. Trying to go under the second door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Inside the second door with your little mousy form. Let's put everyone else here by the door here.
this is crazy.
Day.
You're inside the room. What are you looking for?
Again, any signs of moving furnitures. Specifically, Clara is onto a thread of mimics. So any sign of mimics, any sign of a additional exit where potentially kidnapped people might be held. Just general.
I will say, give me investigation.
My dice have been very up and down today. Natural 20. For
Amen.
A total of 21.
Oh, yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
I just
It's
wanted
a room.
Yes.
And
there
before
better be
I was
3
like,
doppelgangers
we're
in there. Like,
totally got a 20. Yep, totally.
I will say,
Love it.
from the time that you went outside and around the back to coming into these doors, couple things you've noticed. One, the grooves in the door and a lot of scratchings and worn down treading from the outside, leading inside to outside. So you can see that there's lots of travel coming in from the back door, more so than the front door, is one thing. You sort of made out kind of wheel tracks going out from the back and going off in a certain direction. As you go in the storeroom, those same worn down tracks are happening from the storeroom to the back room as well. So lots of activity going from there into some sort of maybe wagon or vehicle of some kind, and it trailing off. Looking inside this room specifically, looking for, could this possibly be mimics? You're looking at a lot of furniture, some that are dusty, have not been moved, some that are brand spanking new. But with an Nat 20, it's hard to tell if an object is a mimic or not. They are literally indistinguishable from the objects that they inhabit. It is not a magical reaction. They are literally just these creatures that can perfectly mimic objects. Deciding who is one from looking at them is much harder than the other route.
Go touch everything.
Bite all the furniture.
She's gonna go nibble on all the furniture.
That is
Fuck the
literally
wood
what Clara is
allergies.
doing. Any
Just a tiny bit.
undusty furniture, she's going to take a bite out of its leg. One by one.
Mice can have a little bit of wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the bite from the
I will
mimic
be
hurt
talking
more.
to the store owner, just keeping his attention while this is happening.
Okay. And I'll say, as this is all happening, I'll say for you, Hermitha, as Clara in mouse form kind of goes under the door to the storeroom, is looking around, that's when Hermitha, you go through the door, cling, 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 cling. God, you can't take this. God, Hestia, please tell me. That last phrase being, is Woodrow deceiving these people? Is something dark going on here? You put the figure down, you just kind of close your eyes, and that connection starts to form. A little light gust of wind goes in to the room itself. Little flickering lights, any candles around start to black out. Any outside light coming from windows begin to dark.
Oh.
And the wooden figure that you have in front of you lights in flame. And you, Clara, go up to one of the pieces of furniture that looks like it was made yesterday. You bite.
Freaking knew it. Freaking knew it.
You bite down on a lazy boy leather chair with velvet material from the front seat to the back on a bit of a leg. A zipper-like line starts to form from the middle of the furniture. Eyes start to butt out of the wood and the leatherwork itself as a mimic starts to form in front of you. But that's not the only thing you notice.
Oh no!
She is just one mouse. She is just one mouse.
Other pieces of furniture
No.
start to move around.
As soon as
And we are going to resolve this combat when we come back from our break.
mother.
So,
Sketchy as fuck. We knew it.
See, he's ready. He's ready. Bash your head against the wall, my friend.
Do this.
we are going to resolve this combat when we come right back. Little quick 5-minute break to stretch the legs, refresh the drink, so don't go anywhere. And we will return shortly. And we're back, everybody! Let's get into some mimic chaos. All right. So, coming back from the break here with Clara, surrounded by 5 mimics, to be exact, after you bit on the chair leg, it trembled, transforming itself, beady eyes popping out, long, slimy tongue, razor-sharp teeth coming out of its zippered mouth. We're going to do a round of combat here, just for you and I. We rolled initiative during the break because we were impatient, so you're going first. So what would you like to do? Oh, you're muted.
So I would like to pop into normal Clara and try to see under the door as I'm doing so to be able to cast a spell that I have to see within range.
Okay, sweet. So yeah, you let your 2 front chomper teeth out of the leg chair and transform back into rainbow-colored Clara. So make your check or your spell. Or was your check? No, perception check.
It's a perception check.
Perception check at disadvantage because you're normal size now. It'll be harder to see under the door.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Natural 20, natural
Yeah,
1.
we'll just say that you reappear behind the crate box, and so your view is like completely blocked, so you can't see under the door at all.
That's fine. I will stand up.
Okay.
I think I still want to try to do this to get out of range right now, so I want to use the spell from the Magnum's Tome that you and I were talking about today. So
Okay.
This is the Druid Circle spell that I had chosen for my 3rd level spell. It's called the Root Way. And basically, I automatically teleport to a spot within 60 feet that I can see, but in this case, it's like the 30 feet to the door.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, these mygonoid tendrils kind of grow from Clara's feet and kind of grow towards the door, and they kind of, like, take me with it, I suppose, and I pop up there. Now, where I pop up, there are 1 tendril that appears of, like, root matter to at least stand with me. So it's my bonus action to drop my wild shape, my action, and then I'm going to just yell as loud as I can. Help, Mammoths! Help, I fucked up so bad! And then that's my turn.
Oh.
Okay, I will. Let's see here. Hermitha, you definitely hear that.
Right. It's almost as if I think that's Hestia herself. Because of my divination. Right.
Did we hear it?
Yes.
So I'll have the rest of you outside roll me perception. See if you can hear it through all the muffled doors and everything and the conversations.
18.
18.
Hold on. Start my day. Well,
Oh no!
14.
7.
And Clara, that spell, did it take effect?
Yeah, it just happens.
Okay. So do you want to? It's the root one, correct?
Yes.
All right. So do you want to resolve the damage and everything, or do you have to make
So
some
this is
saves?
the thing, is there's no damage. It's just that where I appear, there's a tendril that appears that has, actually, it doesn't say how much reach it has, but I would imagine it's like a melee attack.
Okay.
So if something comes close, it'll act after me. As part of my
Okay, so you have like a tendril on the map, basically.
Yeah, so I can read you the spell if you're
Yeah.
curious. So let me just find
This
it.
is a
So
homebrewed
is a-
spell.
Well, not homebrewed. It's from a publication.
No, sorry.
Yeah,
Right. They homebrewed it.
Yes. So you sink into the ground and magically teleport to an unoccupied space you can see within range. Upon arrival at your new location, a d6 flailing roots sprout from the ground. So I rolled a 1 on my d6. Around you in the first available unoccupied space. At the end of your turn, each of these roots make a melee weapon attack. Within 15 feet. I lied. I just read melee weapon and didn't see the 15.
There you go.
So it will attack at the closest one.
Okay. So let's see if we can get...
Clara would have teleported there. So I'd say the root is like here.
Okay. Me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's not appearing. Come on. Give me a root. A root of some kind. Nope, damn it. Stick. We'll go with stick.
Fantastic. Stick is good.
And then I'll do the roll.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay. So the vine attacks.
The vine attacks, and I'm guessing it's not going to be very good. Hang on, I need my modifier. 8.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
God.
So as you kind of come out of your mouse form, looking around, all these furniture and pieces of all these chairs, tables, barrels, crates just start to malform and change. You just teleport over to the door.
I
This
lied.
root kind of comes up. Oh no, okay.
Sorry, this is a new spell. It's the first time I'm using it. This still might not work. 11?
Misses.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. So yeah, just like teleport over by the door, taking a piece of a book furniture, a shelving unit, kind of crack off the part of the bearing of the wood, tear it off, and it starts to become like a fluid vine that you kind of act like a whip, and you just whip it over at one of the mimics nearby, but it kind of goes wide and hits the wall as the transformation start to take hold, but it does in fact miss. Is that all you want to do?
Yes.
It is the mimic's turn. And they all start moving and shuffling over towards you.
Did we hear the scream?
I'll get to that in one moment.
Clara! Clarence! Clarence, no!
So 2 of the mimics are going to be attacking you, Clara.
You bottlenecked him. That's good. That's good.
Okay. Beloved Clarence.
That's a 22 to hit.
Oh, for hell's sake.
Yeah.
Natural 17 and 18. 25 to hit.
Yep. Oh yeah.
All right. So the first one's going to be a pseudopod attack.
Son of a biscuit.
That's 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make me. Actually, no. You are grappled by the first mimic as its tongue goes latches onto you, and that acidic saliva starts to burn around your feathers, has it wrapped around your arm and is pulling you in. The other one goes in for a chomping bite. Which is going to be 10 points of piercing damage, plus 7 points of acid damage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're fine.
How much was that total?
24.
Woohoo! And you are grappled, so I'll just put this little
Yep.
indicator. We'll do this one on you there. Okay. That is their both their rounds. So you outside, Torben, you are able to hear the "Help me!" which has Clara's squeaky voice all over it. What would the three of you like to do? And you as well, Hermitha. You're able to go as well.
Unless I'm
there-
able to get my spell back. My accent
You
changed
use
real-
that divination.
It worked.
Well, I would like to hear Hesty's word.
I would. Your idol went up in
She's
flame.
supposed to reply. Whether it's in a riddle or a phrase. Something.
I did miss that part. As you see the idol burn in front of you, lift in the fire, the light around you, though it's light outside, darkens unnaturally, and this whisper on the wind just comes into you. Danger lies deceit, darkness.
And then she screams, and then I'm like, oh God. And then I hear it from, I'm sure, here, right?
Oh yeah, you hear it from the back room over there.
Out of pure instinct, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna do a whole dash, run all the way to the door.
Mm-hmm.
I might leap, if I can, I'll try to leap the counter.
Nice.
Make me an athletics check or acrobatics.
Let's see if my girl can do that. She's never really
Let's
jumped
go.
before.
Let's go. How many counters
Oh.
have you left over, Hermitha?
You know, it's not really proper. Oh my God. I have a 0 in athletics.
No.
10.
10?
A 10
Leap over a counter.
to leap.
I'll say
over-
10 is enough to leap over a counter.
Okay.
Small desk counter.
Thank you so much. I leap over that counter. It's not graceful. I spill like papers everywhere. And I try the door.
Okay.
Shit.
It's the door here, right next to you. Do you have another 5 feet?
Oh,
movement?
she's right there. Oh God. I thought she was through the door. My bad. I go here. So I see her. And I'm
Gotta
like,
open- is that a door that's
There's a
locked?
door. There's a closed door there.
so this is closed.
Yes.
So then I open it.
It's locked.
Clara? Clara? I'm going to get you out, Clara. I'm going to get you out. And I do, yeah. I'm sure we don't have a key. I do look around hopelessly, but I'm sure that Woodrow would have the key. So that's
Can-
the end of my turn.
Okay.
Can I use Step of the Wind to fucking book it and be by the door?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It.
So you can bonus action Step of the Wind, which gives you double your movement. Rushing
So
inside.
yeah, I'm going to haul ass to where Hermitha is.
So what's your movement speed?
45 feet.
45. So from there to there is around 40. So in front of you would be 45.
I'm trying to grab
And
my little
then-
lady, but it won't let me. There we
Here to there. Yeah, you can get directly to the
wow.
front of the
Yeah.
door.
go. I was counting it up.
You can make me athletics or acrobatics as well to leap over.
Monk tactics.
Hit you with my monk tactics. That's a 19. 19 plus 6. That's a 25.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm
You-
like vaulting. I'm like swan dive.
And like for you as well, Rala, I'm loving that the dark ambience is actually making this point a bit better. The inside, as soon as you enter into the shop, it is magically dimmed and darkened as well from this omen, the divination spell. But for you being calm, cool, not calm, cool, and collected, but just very like stoic most of the time, keep to yourself, get involved when need to. It's like this Superman response when someone that you love is in danger. This like you're talking like you're kind of just like always on the security part of things with the crew. You're always looking out for them. You're always
Like
seeing
bodyguard.
all angles. Yeah, and you just hear a help, and you just this like look comes over you of just, and you're just like gone, just like dust. You
So
just,
badass.
you just open up the door, run over to the desk, do like a triple front flip over. You are beside Hermitha. You've used your bonus action. You haven't used your action yet, but the door appears to be locked. What would you want to do?
Can I use my staff to try and break the lock? Jab at it?
Yeah, so you have, there's not like a padlock on it. It looks like a lock with a key. But with your staff, you could try to like hammer it through so it just bludgeons through the wood.
Yeah, fair enough.
That thing.
Is there a chair, actually? Could I use the chair next to me?
You sure could.
Probably use that instead. It might be a little bit more effective, or like it's more shaped.
Okay. So pick up the chair.
Yeah.
Okay. As you pick up this chair.
No!
Oh, fuck. Are you serious? Is everything in this?
It bites you!
No! It's a chair that smiles back. Oh no!
I hate this for me and for us, but I love this as like.
Is the whole place just covered? Oh no!
So you go over to the chair, you're like, I'll use it. Just like that line zippers down, eyes open. I'm like, holy shit!
Still use it. Just still.
Yeah,
shove it
Real,
against
I'll
the
still
door.
beat its ass on the door. You're gonna help me, man.
It is going to get a surprise bite on you, though.
Okay, yeah.
Worst thing can happen.
Sacrifice a hand for Clara. It's
Real.
That's a 24 to bite.
Fucking yeah.
Okay. That's going to be 4 piercing damage plus 1 acid damage.
You've had paper cuts worse. You're so fine.
I'm like, I've been on like 2 hit points for a fight before, so.
So as you like kind of grab it from like the base of the seat and like the backing of it, like it has like little sort of wooden slats like bars. You kind of grab from the base of the seat and the back of it. The zipper-like mouth just starts to open up, and around where you grabbed it from the seat, it just opens up its mouth, and your thumb goes through the middle and just slaps on you. Ah! But you do have it grappled, so you could just bash it against the door if you want to.
That's so
Can
badass.
I possibly use Stunning Strike when I hit it against the wall to try and stun the chair?
Dude, that's some kind of crazy
Can I
monk
fly that?
freaking like magic, bro.
I will. How about this? I'll flavor it this way. You put it against the wall. Your one hand is like stuck in the seat, but you just
Windmill!
punch it, and you're trying to punch it and stun it, but also try to punch it through the door.
Through the door.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Oh,
so
God.
sad Lewin's not there to physically see this right now.
Okay, so it needs to.
We could.
We need to be
Yeah, it needs to make a con save for the Stunning Strike. So
So does it hit first? Do you have to hit it? I think. Yeah.
that's a 12 to hit.
That just hits it. So it is going to make a con save.
Yeah.
Ooh. It got a 16.
Oh, it just passed by a little bit.
But
That
you can
was
still
really
roll
cool,
damage.
though. That was really cool.
Just smashing it against the wall.
19.
19 damage. Okay.
Man. Oh, that's so sick.
I hope there's at least a hole.
It's a chair-sized
Small
silhouette dent into the door.
Claire's just like, help! And a chair.
What did you roll for the damage? What dice did you roll?
Oh, I just rolled a d20, actually. I don't know what would I roll for a chair, actually, now that I'm considering
So
that.
your stunning strike should have its own damage to it on your sheet there.
It does not say that. It doesn't say anything specific.
Your unarmed strike.
Martial
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. It's a d6. So that's 7.
7. Okay, and yeah, your stunning strike would be to use a key point to do that. So,
Yes.
all right, so you've minus 7 from that. Okay, bludgeoning damage. So yeah, you kind of hit it, but the chair is kind of like wriggling around now. So you like try to get it in the back. Like the back of the chair backing to smash all those slats of wood, but it like moved out of the way a little bit, so you clipped it, and part of the wood breaks, but all this like dark purple fleshy muscle fiber is underneath it. But it's just wriggling in front of you there. But
I'll take it.
Use your bonus action for Step of the Wind. You've used your attack for unarmed strike. I believe that's everything. Anyone else?
Okay. So my only thing is, Tank, we're outside with Woodrow, Dad, and Son.
And this potential mimic on the bed.
What does can Lewin? Lewin's basically going to watch Rollo race inside. I mean, alerted dangers happening in there. Something's going on. I'm going to spread out my arms as wide as I can, just kind of in the general vicinity around Woodrow and the two civilians, and say, just get down, and cover them, and just signal to Torben, kind of like non-verbally, I've got them. I'm watching over them. Do what you need to do, and that's what I'll do. And while I'm doing that, like, what does Woodrow look like before Torben does Torben things?
So you kind of hear that faint, like, help me, and you're just like, what's going on? What's happening, guys? What is that? What, you hearing that too?
I'm just like, get down.
Oh, okay.
Gosh, man,
So I have 40 feet of movement, so I probably need to dash to get to the back door.
Here, let me see here. I should give you control over your character.
I can, but I'm just like, how far would dashing get me with 80 feet total?
What's your base speed?
40 feet.
40, so you get 80. So from where you are, if you're running inside the shop,
To where I was, for sure.
yeah, you would, if you, going from here to the door is 30, and then if you're going straight, hopping over the desk is 50.
Diagonal, does that make any difference?
Not real. Let me see here. Sorry.
And did Rollo bust the door?
No, I think I
the
got
door-
I got a little dent in him.
Yeah, it wasn't hard enough to break the storage door open. But yeah, from where you are is like 25, and then from the door over
I'll
to
get as close as I can.
yeah. So you'll basically make me I'd say make me an athletics check, but like I'll beat it from an @1. You're probably gonna get like a million.
So right there, he'll draw his warhammer and say Leptir as it starts to spark and thunderous aura comes from his hammer. So his action to dash, bonus action Leptir. I'm done.
All right, get right there. And Lewin, you're just staying where you are. Did you want to hold an action for anything?
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just hold action in preparation, kind of keeping an eye on the bed and the exit, as well as just safeguarding the civilians outside.
Okay. So as you do that, he's like, everyone get down. And you just go, okay. And just put smiling, goes down. The dad is like, Dad, what's happening? I don't know, son. I don't know, just keep down. And they just take your word, and they're just kind of huddling by their cart there. The bed still there, not moving.
Okay.
But we go back to the mimics. So Clara
Hey, can I get a turn on this turn?
Oh, sorry. Yes,
Go
you do.
first, yeah.
Oh no. You went, and then
And then the mimics went.
sorry,
and then
yes,
the
and then
rest
you
of
get
the
to go.
party
Yep.
went. Yeah.
Yep.
Clarence.
Clarence.
So you are
Can
you are
I-
grappled right now by one of them.
Correct. I would like to use my 4th level, also homebrew spell. To touch the one that's grappling me, and I need
Okay.
it to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I know they're mimics, they probably have good Constitution, but still.
It's 11.
That fails. So they will take. Oh. 12. That's not bad. 18 points of necrotic damage. And
Oof.
I regain 9 as Clara's kind of talon just like grabs onto the roof of it, and like necrotic energy starts to like seep down from one hand, and then their life force seeps up the other one as there's just kind of this like transfer of energy.
Yeah, so as its tongue is kind of like wrapped around your feathered arm, like one bites in your shoulder, just like slough it off. This sort of dark, like red wine coloration kind of like pours into the whites of your eyes, and you just grab onto the tongue with both hands, and your claws kind of like jut out a little bit, a bit more sinisterly as you tap into this necrotic side of your nature-based magic, and these dark veins kind of go into the tongue, go into the base of the mimic, and as you start to suck the life force out of it to draw back into yours, the wood kind of ages a bit and kind of whitens and creaks and cracks as you're siphoning the life force out of the mimic itself to heal your wounds as the gash from your shoulder starts to close up a little bit.
That's my action, and I think that's kind of it for me. I'm just gonna keep as this like tongue I imagine is like maybe
Hold
over
on,
my
Clara, we're coming.
That'll be my turn.
So this one here is where do I have that? Yeah. So this one here is come on. We can get there.
Maybe slow.
40. This one, 'cause now I can track the HP thanks to Roll20's new update. Okay. So still grappled by the mimic. Actually, no, from that, hitting it that way, I will say make me a strength check.
Oh, poop, why does it have to be strength?
He's giving you a freebie. No.
I know.
Take it.
Ooh, that's not bad. 18.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, ability checks made to escape this grapple have disadvantage.
Goodness.
9.
You are still grappled by the tongue, unfortunately, as you siphon it, and its tongue goes a bit limp for a second. You try to peel off the tongue, but it wraps around as it starts to aliven again. Okay. So, this one going in for this one, moving in the place where your vine is.
My vine gets to go again because it didn't hit last time. Can I roll for that real quick?
Sure, yeah, you can choose to hit this guy if you want,
Yeah.
or the one that's already hurt.
No, I'll do the one that's kind of on its same space. That'll be much better. That's a 23.
That'll hit.
It's not a ton of damage. Just 2 damage.
2 damage.
Hey, it's something.
Everything helps.
Not myself. And then
Yeah,
it disappears.
Okay, the stick disappears?
Yes, it's kind of like a one and done hit.
All right. So as you're kind of trying to use a piece of wood that you've transformed, elongated into a vine, crack it once, crack it twice, it goes into the mouth of the mimic as it snaps on it, breaks it in two, as all the various furniture types start to waddle their way over to you. We're going to do a series of attacks here, Clara.
Shit.
Okay.
Could have helped if the door was open.
Listen, Clara knew what she was getting. Well, Anna knew what Clara was getting into.
Clara would do it.
12?
Miss.
10?
Miss. Oh, Kevin, you have to live with me after this.
Truer words never spoken.
Get his ass!
21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So once again, that is going to be 10 piercing plus 4 acid.
Okay, so I would like to... Oops, that's not damage. That's healing. It's not healing 10. I would like to cast Absorb Element on that acid damage. I've been saving this for like 2 years in Jordy's campaign, and every time I get elemental damage, I forget to use it. So basically, I am resistant to acid damage till the start of my next turn. So if the other one hits, that'll help. But then also the next time I make a melee attack on my turn, I'll add damage to it, and I'm going to cast this at 3rd level to have 3d6 on my next melee attack.
Ooh. So yeah,
Nice.
as the mimics kind of start to climb over themselves, one being a barrel, one's a chair, another one being a chest, they're kind of waddling over to you, the tongue still wrapped around your arm, one snaps onto your leg, the other one just goes onto your chest, pushing them off. You're able to grab one of their teeth and break it off, and the saliva, you start to drink it as the poison starts to go into your gullet, and these sort of dark green veins start to envelop into you. You just have this like abrasive squawk as this magic kind of comes through your hand as you're siphoning the acid to your own advantage and just imbuing yourself with the elements, and your hand starts to grow the sickly green color as you're getting ready to like shoot it back at them.
How many more
Okay.
attacks? Is that it?
They are cornered right now, so only these 3 can get to them. These 2 will hold their actions. And then we got the one that's right in front of Rala, which you're holding, and it's going to go for a
We're
bite.
holding hands.
No.
And that one is
Does
a
that
14.
provoke?
14?
A what?
Hit 14 to hit for your AC.
Oh,
14 to hit.
No, okay, so
It
you've
just
got
misses.
it held up, and it tries to snap down onto your hand again. You let go of the thumb, and you're like, ugh, just kind of wrestling with it against the wall. Sorry, Hermitha, you were asking something?
I don't know if she was holding it and if that provoked, but maybe I was just trying every chance for me to just help Rala out.
I'm
if it
just
was
kind of
an attack-
imagining that my hand is half in it and I'm just like bashing it. Again. Like I'm
Got
just,
it. Let me see what I can do here.
you're
Okay.
just kind of
If you want me to open the door, I can open the door first.
Oh no, yeah, I'm moving up. I want to like take a step to the side, but
Out
then
of the way.
yeah, literally, I want to. But then, oh man, mimics are just not my deal. I can't shoot from a low range here. I have to get my hand axe. Is it possible to swing with that? If I move off to right here?
Yeah, so there's no opportunity attack because you're
Awesome.
right beside it. Did you want to hack at the door? Or at the
I
mimic?
trust Torben to do that because I know I'm not breaking a door down. Yeah, let me swing with my axe real quick and try to deal with this thing biting Rala's arm off.
Go for it.
Okay,
I'm so glad we gave you that hand axe.
thank goodness.
Me too.
Yeah,
Like
know-
lapsing too.
I would hope so because that's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Wonderful. All right. Oh my god, nice. A 6. Full
Oh my
damage.
gosh, let's go.
What I got for that thing.
Buff cleric.
That'll be, it's my best.
So as Rawls just hitting this mimic chair over into the door, trying to make a dent, you just take out your hand axe, and start chomping at the wood and start breaking wooden parts of it, but again, exposing the purplish muscle flesh underneath it that it's writhed its way into.
Disgusting.
Okay, anyone else?
Torben's gonna rage and say, "Look out!" and he's going to make an attack against the door to break it down.
Okay, what attack are you doing?
Great Weapon Master with Leptir with thunder damage. I don't know if that does anything against inanimate objects.
So I assume to make room, Rala, are you going to let go of the mimic, or are you holding it against the wall?
I will move to I'll move away. I'll back away from the wall. I'll back away from the door for sure. I'm
Okay.
assuming I'm probably slamming it on the wall at this point.
So
I'm
here's the
slamming it
thing.
on whatever is nearest.
Here's the interesting thing. If you put it down and back away, it will get an opportunity attack on you.
I'm gonna keep it. Oh, I'll hold on to it.
So you could
at this
go-
point,
You
we're
can
in this
move it,
together.
yeah.
It's a weapon with me.
Yeah. So you could hold it there and kind of get on top of the desk and like keep it there. Or you could hold it and move it over with you somewhere.
If I could jump up and like pin it to the counter, I will absolutely I'll try to punch it into the counter.
Okay. So you kind of grab it and sort of move it over on the desk here, leaving Torben enough room to go to the door. So Torben running up with your electrified hammer. Go for the attack.
That was a nat 20.
No, definitely hits, my friend. Roll damage.
That's okay. This is gonna be insane. All right. That's 8, 16. 9 is 17. Times 2 is 35. Plus 10 is 45. Plus 5 is 50. Plus 2 is 52 damage on a door.
As soon as you smash the door into kindling, this sort of thunderous boom happens. When you smash it, and just shards of wood and splintered pieces just explode into the storeroom. Clara, kind of on your butt like one clawed talon foot, pushing off a mimic over here, shoulder checking another one over here, and there's this loud explosion comes down from behind you. Some of your feathers fly off in all directions from the sheer force of the blast. But now this door is just off of its hinges, smacking onto the other side of the wall. And Torben, you're standing there with Clara covered in mimics.
So that was one attack. I can make another attack. And I'm just going to swing at...
You could get this one here.
Yeah, I'll go for that one.
All right.
That is... Oh. I'm not doing anything. This was...
Beautiful.
That fishy guy's a 20.
Whoa! Is that the Mimic Eyes D20 or the Beholder D20 from?
No, it's a deep sea dice. It's my Torben dice.
Oh, fantastic! Good job, man. All right, crit
The
hit.
one that he
There we
always rolls nat 20s on.
Yeah, the fishy deep sea.
Imbued from the gods itself.
Okay, so 7 plus 7, so 14, 28. 28, 38, 43, 45.
Ah! Ah! So yeah, you kind of look and see Clara getting overrun by these insane creatures.
you, my friend.
Yeah, the you could not stand to lose someone else close to you. Not today. Boom! Another thunderous boom lets out into the air. This barrel mimic just its entire side just gets cleaved in two, with the wood just exploding in all directions, leaving the fleshy exterior exposed. Blood pouring down from it, massive contusion. It's on the floor, squished, as its tongue's kind of just fluttering and jittering about. It's like slowly trying to get it back its form, but it's just fucked, like completely effed over.
It's not dead.
11 hit points left.
Oh my. And I can't move anywhere like further in the room.
You've used your action
And my bonus action.
and your bonus action, so you're a bit tapped out.
But I can't move anywhere. Like,
No, because all these people are blocking the entrance. If you had an action, you could try to leap over them, but
yeah, all right.
that's
I'm
kind of
stuck.
it.
You can put my aura up for my rage. The D4s.
That's correct.
Oh wait, I gotta roll something for my rage. But Clara maybe? We'll see what it says. It's a D8. 3 plus con 6. So everyone gets 6 temporary hit points.
Hey, there you go.
6 temp. Sweet.
Yep.
For
Okay.
the inspired rage.
For my friends!
Yeah.
All right. Hermitha, you did some hand axing, and that's in this round. Rala, I don't believe you've done anything yet. You just kind of move the mimic over. You just want to go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Unarmed strike. Yeah, I'm going to just find my page that has my thing on it. I have like 5 tabs open now. Trying to keep track. Yeah, I'll do unarmed strike.
All right, and for your blows with the bonus action?
Yeah.
All right, that's 3 unarmed strikes in a row. So you can just make 3 attacks to start with the d20.
That's a 6.
Okay, that's a fail.
That's a 19.
That'll hit. Third one.
Oh, it's 4?
Oh, do you attack twice in the first action now?
Yeah, 5. Level
Oh,
5.
shit. There you go.
Okay.
So that's 3 so far.
13.
Also hits. So I think that's 3 hits.
Yeah, and then that's 17.
That also hits. So 4 out of 5 hit.
Yeah, I got close.
All right.
Okay.
So roll the damage die, which I believe is a d6 plus your mod.
It's 6.
6 damage. Okay.
That's a 7.
7. Okay.
That's 8. It's going up so like.
Okay. One more.
That's also a 7.
Also a 7. Barely on the cusp of ending this creature's life as you just have it on the thing. Just unwavering. Yep.
Can I apply a Draconic Strike to that?
Yeah.
Strike to work,
I'll do that.
Wouldn't that
Yeah.
just replace one of the damage with?
Oh, stunning.
believe-
Could I do
Yeah, so I
Stunning
think
Strike
it'd be
with it?
I think the stunning strike. You could do stunning strike if you want. Use a key
Yeah.
point. So
I'll
have to make
try
a
that,
con
yeah.
save 4 times.
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try that one again for sure.
So let's see here. For the first one, natural 1.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Don't burn those key points.
So you only need to do it once. So yeah, it is just paralyzed with fear and also immense pain as you just hammer fist. The wood just cracking and exploding, and from this dent that just gets more impactful. The purplish muscle fibers just getting darkened with each blow as you've just made this soft, bruised piece of flesh that just starts to coalesce with more blood, and it's just it's like it's paralyzed to the point after so much pain going through its body. Justice, you want something with
Justice for Clara!
Justice
Yeah, okay.
for Clara!
Yes.
Yeah, so it's now just like as you just Kill Bill, just strike. Its fleshy body is just spittering, just statically charged, and it's just not moving at all.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay, that's all of you, and then going over to Lewin.
Okay. So everything kind of seems. I'm going to. I don't know what roles might have to happen for this, but when Torben, or I'm pretty sure it was Torben, you kicked down the door, right? When that noise happens, I'm going to try and use that as an aversion. Lewin doesn't really know how to do this, but he's going to try and tap into his instinct to cast this. He's going to tap as he's kind of arching over the civilians here. I'm going to try and tap the shoulder of Woodrow. As his explosion goes on, I'm going to cast light in his face.
Okay.
Trying to evoke some kind of instinct out of him that might be otherworldly, but kind of just masking it as some kind of explosion or, just shock. That's what Lynn's going to try and do.
Oh, I see. So you want to deceive him and try and do a light spell, but have it be like maybe something that's trying to attack him.
Yes, I'm just trying to catch him off guard as much as possible.
Okay, make me a
That's just
deception
an
check.
action. All right.
So your action for light, but we'll use this as a free check here.
That is a 15 on deception.
Let's go.
Or is he like a spiritually endurable woodkeeper, man?
So as you were, like, the kid and the dad can visibly hear there's something going on inside. You're hearing all the... There's, like, literal mini thunderstorms going on inside the shop. The glass rattling, the wood flying, the battle raging within the shop. Like, the dad and the son every so often is like, every time there's a... They kind of huddle down faster. The dad kind of being protective around the son. You kind of just have this instinct. You're just not sure if it'll work. And you're just kind of looking around. And Woodrow's just...
Oh, gosh, man.
And you're just like, okay. All right. And you just put up your hands like you're doing some sort of like Eldritch Blast or something. And Reggie goes, ah! Half of his face starts to droop down like a draped piece of cloth. Bulged eye that just sits there. Bit of mouth that's just hanging down.
Hold, I gotta look at my bonus freaking actions right now.
What a
I can't-
facade. What a facade.
Okay,
We were trying to be nice, kind of.
grappling's an action.
It is.
Right? Okay. I would try to use grappling strike, but that has to happen after I like slap him in the face or something, so I can't grapple him. Okay, I'm just gonna light cast and try to. I have movement. I
You do.
I'm already in between him and the shopkeeper, so I'm going to. Can't. Okay. Is it a bonus action to animate my bracer of shielding?
Oh, the shield item I gave you?
Yes.
It's a reaction.
That's a.
So it's a reaction shield mechanic specifically.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
So if he hits you and it's above your AC, you can use that as a reaction to
Got it.
block
Okay.
the attack.
I'm going to just brace myself then, and that's my turn. It worked. That's all I'm happy
That was
about.
a-
Great
That's
turn.
fantastic.
You revealed the nature.
I also drew. I wish it would focus. There's Arala, and there's a freaking chair.
Wow.
They're flipping the
Amazing.
bird.
Okay. So
great,
as
yeah.
this is all happening, Hermitha, what would you like to do?
So, do I know the nature of mimics? They're afraid of light at all? I need
We up to now,
something.
man. Like,
Afraid of light? Not particularly.
Not particularly. Okay.
They are.
Don't have a
It's
lot
hard to
of crowd
say.
control.
Most of the time, they're kind of like trapdoor spiders, from what you recall. They
Right,
can
right.
feel their form in order to eat their prey, for the most part. They're not really light sensitive in any way. If you,
Right.
I will say, if you want to roll a nature check, you might be able to glean some details about mimics specifically,
Ugh.
but that's up to you.
I will try because it's something I should do. It's free to me.
Okay, that'll be a bonus action for you if you want, or
Yes,
action or bonus
it is.
action. You can choose which one you want to use.
That's gonna be my bonus because I will be casting another. I'll be casting a spell. That is literally a dirty. Oh no, it's an 18. It's an 18, not a dirty 20.
18.
18. Do I know anything about these creatures?
Yeah, so a lot of common knowledge about mimics, and also many people
Yeah.
run into them in the field, out and about the world. You know that they're immune to acid. You
course.
know that they can't go prone.
Yes.
They've got really good dark vision. They can see in the dark very, very well.
So I was like, do they hate light? No, they're
Other
fine.
than that,
They have
they're
a lot of defenses, no real weaknesses.
other than just a strong axe and a strong sword to break through the outer shell. They're cunning hunters. Most of the time, they seem to live and hunt alone. So to see a horde of them in here is strange.
Disgusting. I cast Sacred Flame. It's a cantrip.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the one behind. I wonder if I can. Oh my goodness. Am I able to hit this? Do I need a clear? Is Torben in the way?
A little bit.
Or do I?
big
I
man.
He's
just
a
hit.
big guy. If
Should
it's
I
a
just
if it's
hit
an
this
attack
one?
spell, you could attack this one no problem if you want. If you're gonna get the one in range here, you
It's
can
like a line of
advantage.
sight spell, Sacred Flame. It just
I think it is a line of sight spell. Let me look.
That's a
it's
saving throw.
on the creature.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
it's-
just have to make a saving throw as long as you can see it. And although Torben's big, he's not
can glimpse this
completely
one?
blocking the view.
Let's
So
go.
All
Up to
right,
you.
I'm gonna try to get this one because I'm pretty sure Rala has the other one.
Oh yeah.
I cast it.
okay, so
A
which
flame
saving throw?
produces from my hand 15 dex.
Ooh, that's gonna be a 3.
Perfect. I love it. Let me roll my d8s. Oh, okay. For a second, I was like, "Is that 8?" All right, 4. Okay, that's 12 points of radiant damage. Oh, on the dex save. Let me make sure I got this right. So 2d8 damage. Oh, because I have a second level. My bad. Yes, 12 points of radiant damage. Dance cool.
Yeah.
The fire, the radiant fire from your hand as you twist and turn, just catches on the frayed wood from Clara's previous attacks, and you just see this white flame just. The tongue just starts
Back
to
off of
wag,
how you beast! Yes.
and the dust pile of the wood starts to pile up around it, and it is dead.
Wonderful. I'll move there to get a full look. And that's my turn.
Okay, so Torben, I believe.
No, it's a next round.
No, I still have a turn on this round.
Yeah, so that was your turn there, and then it's Clara's turn, and then it'll go back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used 5 feet of movement to move over.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Clara.
Okay. So, try not to metagame really hard, and I hope that you can just like appreciate me. But you did just say that they're immune to acid. However, that was a Hermetha thing, not a Clara thing. So I'm still gonna do what I was gonna do because we don't metagame in this house.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
still gonna whip
Yes.
out the quarterstaff and use the absorb elements because it's gonna get wasted regardless, anyways.
Do
Oh,
do
sorry,
You have
okay.
Shillelagh?
No, I don't have Shillelagh, but what I was going to say, Kevin, is the spell, the way it reads is the next time you make a melee attack, it doesn't say melee weapon attack. Thorn Whip, even though it's a spell and it's at range, it's a melee spell attack against a target. So can that apply?
So yeah, the creative description of the spell is that you're imbuing your next attack with that extra damage, right?
It's the next time, or
It's a
the
melee
first
attack.
time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn. It doesn't say on your weapon. And Thorn Whip, the way that Thorn Whip is read, is it's a melee spell attack.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Dirty 20.
Ooh, that will hit.
So in total, it'll be... garbage damage. We're gonna switch dice. 3 piercing damage. And...
The one in front of you?
Yes. 6 acid, which I now know doesn't apply.
Are they resistant or immune?
Immune.
Ah. Alright.
So yeah, so you go in there, Clara, and you, you're hitting it with your
Thorn Whip.
Thorn Whip. So you take that wood that kind of snapped on the bottom and kind of grab another piece of wood discarded and
This is different. Thorn Whip is different. Thorn Whip
Correct.
is like a cantrip. Sorry.
correct,
Yeah,
just
okay.
flavoring it.
Okay,
So you go and just grab a bit of splintered wood, transform it into a long, flowing, bendy whip, and this green energy, this like swamp-like green energy from your hand that we described earlier, transfers into the whip
Nice.
as it cracks in the wood. Some of it splinters off, but the tongue still wrapped around you, and some of the acid is dripping off at the end of the thorn whip like a stinger. But as it corrodes in the wood, just smoke rises off, but it doesn't seem to eat away, and the mimic still just like a rabid dog trying to pull you in.
And then, because That was just a cantrip. I would like to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself. Preferably at... let's just say 2nd level.
Okay.
So it'll be 2d4 plus 4 healing to myself. Why am I doing garbage rolls? That's pretty average. A 4 and a 1. So 5 plus 4 is 9 healing for myself.
Okay,
That's 9
9
healing.
That's not nothing. All right.
I made a battle druid.
So as you have that Thorma attacking the mimic in front of you, still wrapped around your hand, the acid burning into your feathers and into your skin now, be able to wave your free hand around it, try to imbue yourself with the healing word magic. A little whistle comes from your beak, still trying to hold yourself up with Torben beside you with the electrified hammer side by side. Now comes to me. So, as Woodrow looks over to you, Luin, as your your fake out attack seemed to have worked, and the skin that was draped off the side a little bit goes, fixes back to its face. Well, it seems like it's time for me to go. And he whips out his arm, and it explodes. My muscle fibers rip out of the skin to this dark coloration, like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and he just goes in for a massive hit.
Ooh, wait. Is this when I can use a reaction, or is that on my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I will indeed go ahead and, for the first time with the campaign, activate my Karsus item. I'll light that baby up. I don't know what it looks like yet, or what. Well, I guess we checked it out, but
what is the total? What is that? So it pluses 2 to your AC. What's your AC?
it is 18, so it'll be 20.
20. So as this massive forearm and fist just gets to like Hulk-sized level, goes in for you and like put up your forearms instinctually, and this thing just like a technological marvel just imbues out and spreads itself out like an energy shield that has the sort of shape of a knight's shield with this blue energy as the metal parts just expand, and it just absorbs the energy as your feet skid just a little bit in the dirt and the sand, but absorbs the hit completely.
It's also the spell that I have on my character sheet from the animated Brace of Shooting says +5 bonus to AC instead of 2. So,
there you go.
23.
So it's +5, it's 23. And that is your AC until the end of your, until the start of your next turn.
Start of my next turn, yes.
So it's got 2 more hits.
Cool.
24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
23.
And the third attack.
Come on, man.
22.
I blocked 2 of them.
Okay. One garbage. So you're gonna take 6 slashing damage plus. Oh fuck you! 1 again. 7 force damage. As this massive forearm breaks out of the arm and the fist, goes into the first hit, skids you a little bit further, goes in again. Little cracks start to form in front of the energy shield. Hits it again, but doesn't break the shield, but breaks through the energy webbing that it had and hits your chest like a freight truck going 80 miles an hour. Hits you into the back of the cart. Wood splinters and breaks as your back hits the front of it. Drop down. Still in front of him, though. As he does that, he starts to book it.
God, freaking, I knew it.
Get after him.
I knew it.
You can follow him.
I'm gonna freaking grapple this guy so freaking hard.
So he's gonna go here.
Wait.
So you would have an opportunity attack, Lewin,
Okay.
to hit him.
Does that mean?
Reaction.
Does that give me an action to use, or is it just straight up attack?
He already
It's-
used his reaction for the
Yeah.
shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's
so
true.
I can't. So
Sorry.
no. Okay.
you can't use it.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Use your movement to follow him, no?
That's what I'll do. I'll use my movement to follow him as much as I can, which is
Yeah. So
Extra.
that was his action there. Coming back inside the shop here,
Yeah.
we're gonna do some mimic attacks. So the one for you, Clara,
Yes.
natural 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then these guys are moving into position around you, Torben.
Oh, good.
That is 15.
Just hits.
That one's lower. Miss. $17.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 of them gonna hit. That is 3 piercing damage down to 1, and 6 acid damage. That's only 4 piercing damage and 5 acid damage. And that's it for 2 out of 3. Okay. And Clara missed there. And then over to you, Rala. That mimic is stunned, so I think gets a chance to roll out of it. Con save. That'll be 12. Does that beat your nope.
Just misses.
Still just stuttering there, not going anywhere. Those are all of the moves I got, team. Your go.
Clara's gonna cast Call Lightning down here. So each of those 3 mimics need to make a dexterity save for me.
Dexterity save. Okay. It's a 15.
Just beats it.
That's an 8.
Fails.
And 20. Unnatural.
Okay, so 2 succeed, 1 fail. And it is another 18 points of lightning damage. Half for the one that's the ones that succeeded.
Okay. 18. 9. Okay.
Am I still grappled?
Make me a strength check.
It's the disadvantage, right?
Yes.
That was a natural 18. Oh, natural 18 and natural 17 for a total of 18.
Hey, there we go. So yeah, so how do you describe to me how you're gonna call lightning inside of a furniture shop?
Well, so this is the thing, is it just appears. So as Clara's been grappled, she starts waving her talons like as much as she can, and Torben and I guess Hermitha as well, because you're at the door, you just see like the roof turn instead to just dark stormy clouds, and like this crackling blue lightning appears, and then all of a sudden it just strikes down at a point right behind the mimics. It kind of blasts them, not out of the way, but blasts them with lightning energy.
Okay. So yeah, as you're in there and kind of put your hand up as the cloud kind of coalesces into the
And I would say for flavor, her eyes go storm white.
sweet. Yeah. So as your eyes just go storm white from that red wine coloration earlier, just look up and little mist starts appearing from the slats in the wood and create this sort of cloud that huddles up into the roof. Little tinges of light kind of flare up that matches the light that comes from Torben's massive hammer and hitting the mimics in all places, splintering wood, flashing everywhere. The tongue descends off of your arm into the mimic's mouth. And you're free once more.
I am going to take this chance to run out of the room, just behind Hermitha and Rala, if I may. And I know we'll take opportunity attacks.
It will take an opportunity attack. It will use a pseudopod to try to grab you again.
Okay, that's fine.
13.
Miss.
So as it goes in, it flashes it out one more time, and you're able to run out of the room before it can get you. And Rala and Hermitha, you see Clara just feathers plucked, massive gashes.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
I watch Clara run through the door just shocked because there's still like several mimics in there with Torben.
As that tongue reaches out to try and grab, as it's on its way back, Torben will smash that one.
Okay. And as you go up, as the tongue rescends back in, you lift up your hammer as the lightning from the storm cloud starts to connect to your hammer like a lightning rod. You're about to bend down, like bring it down with all of your might with the head of the hammer imbued with glorious blue light. But it's there, everyone, that we're going to have to end the stream because we are running out of time here today. It's getting a little late.
Just edged it.
Getting a little late. Lightning edging.
Fuck.
I
Also,
was
Lotus
going
is
to end
gonna-
these mimics. I was going to end them.
Yeah.
But we will stop it there for today because I just want to be respectful of our players' time. But thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. Make sure you come back next Sunday for the exciting conclusion of our Mimic Furniture Store encounter. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us every Sunday. We super appreciate it. I love the Astral Citadel. I've been prepping this for so long. I'm so happy.
So fun. It's so fun.
Hope you guys had a good time. Until next
About
time,
to burn our
everyone.
first shop down.
Hell yeah. Shopping
Second.
episode. Burn it on the ground. But until next time, everyone, have a great rest of your week coming up. See you next Sunday. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the Astral Citadel, guys.
We have such great
Furniture.
protection. Look how many cops we have. Anyway,
We're
here's
going
the
to
first
jail
door
after
you
this.
walk into. You're gonna get fucking eaten.
Rise up